Another GBL recording. Variant GBL. Still without internet. The 29th of September now. I'm on mute.
Page will not be denied.
I thought that was the blow, man. He's feeling very confident right now.
Smile on the face of the challenger. Adam Cole maybe thinking super kick. Hangman Page in trouble here. The super kick's thrown. Cole telegraphed it a little too much. Dead-eye! 1, 2, no! Vince Work's hand coming down from the 3. Saw how close it was. That Deadeye's dead.
Shot that left shoulder, arm up just in the nick of time. Look at the face of the champion, buddy.
Hangman Adam Page. And the undefeated #1 ranked. One thing I'm understanding here is that our audience, no matter where we go, love wrestling. Good, solid, pro wrestling. And that's what you get at every AEW event. It's an adventure coming to these events.
It's been a great weekend here in Florida. We're coming back to Florida Wednesday.
Yeah, the fallout from Revolution this Wednesday night at Dynamite. I'm not leaving this table.
Never.
He will walk into Dynamite as AEW World Champion.
Oh, he's going for the knee.
These guys know each other so well. Look at those palm strikes. Not a slash. The heel of the hand gets close to the action. Pump kick by Cole. Hangman stops his tracks. Super kick. Cole lunged in with that one. Rolling elbow strike. Down to one knee goes the challenge.
And people
Hangman
have joked
strips
over
off
the
elbow
years.
pad.
Great
Man, and big lariat. No.
Because
Adam
of the way that the ball
Cole to the
flies.
crossface.
For the pitchers, got to keep the ball down.
Looking for a
see if he can
submission
get it on
win.
the ground.
And to become the new
Could be asking for a
AEW
new baseball
champion. And it's the right arm of Hangman that's captured by Adam Cole.
Cole is pulling back. Hangman just got on his knees and made his way there.
You got a break, you got a 5 count. You get to 5, you're disqualified. That's why it's wise to break on 4, which is exactly what the #1 contender did. The strength advantage of Hangman Adam Page allowed him to carry the weight of the challenger.
Here we go, outside again. Last time he didn't work so well for Cole.
Massive right elbows. Oh! Hangman. I think that was the wrist, maybe the elbow of Hangman that collided with the... I think you got the wrist right there, Excalibur. I think that's what it was as well. Oh, once again, neck breaker. No, Hangman lands on his feet. And, Tombstone. Tombstone indeed. Far like hooked. No. Tombstone pile driver doesn't beat your opponent, it will give me pause for deep, deep concern.
The resiliency of both these athletes, I mean, we are seeing it on full display here.
They're young, they're in great shape, they're motivated, and they like competing in AEW.
No better place on earth for professional wrestling.
Look at them just trying to will themselves back to the ring. The trash talking from Cole does not stop.
Solid elbows. Oh, now right hands. Champion and challenger battering one another center of the ring.
It's like a hockey fight, but there's no ice.
God almighty.
Those headbutts can really be devastating as those kicks. That caught the champ right in the face.
Rolling elbow strike once again. Oh, Enziguri maybe Commandeering to the face, but deadlift, German suplex. Adam Cole rolled through. Hangman on the attack. No. Cole reverses. One,
Could it be?
two, go.
Cole picked that up right out of the momentum of Hangman.
And that's a deadly, dangerous maneuver.
We saw in the early goings of this match, Cole is concentrating on the neck of Hangman. Perhaps in service of that Panama Sunrise.
Talking to himself here, obviously. With self-motivation.
Maybe. Whatever it takes.
He's going for it. That's what he was doing. He's ready for the pin.
Yeah, up to the middle rope was Adam Cole. The full Panama Sunrise, but Hangman on the ascent. Listen to the contact with right hands to the body of Hangman Page. No. Adam Cole maybe thinking Avalanche Sunrise.
I don't know what the end result of this is going to be, but it's
going to hurt.
It's going to hurt. It's going to maybe hurt both guys here.
Hangman up to the top. Adam Cole.
Dangerous territory, fellas.
Oh my God! Hangman 1, 2, no!
How did he get out of that?
Damn, that was close.
228 pounds of Hangman Adam Page crashing down on the body of the challenger Adam Cole.
The cover was just momentum. Of the big. Oh, here we go. Oh, and my God, here we go.
Why?
They saw the buckshot. Oh!
And the kick from behind. The champ turned his back on his opponent to survey the impending doom, perhaps. And
That's
pay for
a
it.
Yeah, the super kick
That's
to the
a
back of the
full
head took Hangman off the apron.
ballpark.
Now Adam Cole maybe think of Panama Sunrise on the floor. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, he's dead.
Man, how do you overcome something like that?
I don't think
He's
you
dead.
do.
Oh no.
Bad noises there, folks.
What the fuck? Am I?
You can see he's going to get him back in the ring, and he thinks he's got it. Damn it, he
Oh
may.
my
He may.
gosh.
Damn smart.
Adam Cole covers.
Oh, can't believe it.
Crash, bro.
But yes, we can confirm that Adam Page kicked out.
Fucking kidding me?
Red Dragon is doing a lot of cheerleading on the ringside area. You saw Bryce Redford cast an eye towards them.
You think that maybe these two guys came out here, that there'd be another referee following this.
Oh, looks like a Panama Sunrise in the ring.
Trying to get a dead eye.
Yeah, Hangman thinking dead eye. Oh, elbow strike. Rolling elbow once again. Drops Cole to one knee.
Here we go.
Red Dragon.
They're distracting the referee.
Oh, low blow.
He's won so many damn matches this way. And now he's going to go for the Panama Sunrise again.
The Sunrise and the ring. We have a new AEW World Champion.
Hi, everybody. It's Book Shelby. Welcome to the show.
Man, is this it? Is this how it's going to end?
No.
No, it's not, my God. It's not how it's going to end. Not right now, and maybe not tonight.
And Tony, you notice Adam Cole, he usually lowers the knee pad, but he wanted to keep the momentum going. He didn't lower the knee pad when he hit the knee to the back of the head.
Absolutely. Great call on that. Here's the Panama Sunrise. And then when he lowered the boom, you're right. That knee pad was up.
And that may have been the only thing that saved Hangman Adam Page in the AEW World Championship.
Man, what a match for the AEW World title.
This music is so terrible, man.
Oh! But you know what? The result of all this is that right now, Page is at Cole's mercy. Look at this.
And Cole brings him up once again.
Oh, God. No defense. None at all. Can't even get a hand up. Now he drops it. Here, Excalibur.
And if Adam Cole lands
Let's go! Here he goes!
Looking for buckshot.
Can he pull himself up?
It's hunting season.
Hangman Page, Bucks, oh, what a counter!
The number one contender saw it coming.
Wolf swinging a miss, super kick, back of the head.
Oh, and all these shots.
Oh, Cole, Hangman did the only thing he could to avoid that. He just dropped flat to his stomach.
Great counter.
Sometimes the simplest counters are the best.
Just fall down, baby.
Really smart and even more timely.
What are these two termites doing?
Horrible fucking music, man.
Grab the timekeeper's table.
This one belted.
This makes me and everyone here uncomfortable as hell.
Finish him. They're saying finish him. What's the purpose here?
Adam Cole. Oh, wait a second.
Oh!
God,
I think Page got the worst of that. I'm not sure.
Take another look. The Deadeye through the table.
neither one of them fared that well.
And we see that
Oh, Dark Order.
Dark Order, Adam Page's friends coming to check on the champion. Trying to get him back into this fight.
Well, it kind of evens the odds as far as Red Dragon is concerned.
Easy, easy.
Oh, wait.
Here we go.
And now Dark Order, Red Dragon going at it.
The odds are not good for Red Dragon.
Especially that big guy in there.
And number 10, and John Silver.
So now trades are different, the picks are different,
And the Red Dragon running
all
away
the
like
shit, all
stolen
the
dogs here.
progress is different.
I think they're being escorted
All
away.
because of the
finally-
shit crash.
Hangman bringing Adam Cole into the ring. Could be time for both
I actually
barrels.
was liking the progress,
Do it, buddy.
man.
Suck it up. Here we go.
Oh my god, that's so fucking annoying.
Buckshot.
Can he cover it?
Just get over past this here. Just get past this here.
Oh, got it.
That's a hell of a way to get out of it. But it worked.
$1 billion fucking companies. $1 million companies can't even get
Page
their
did
games
not
to not
realize
crash.
how close it Cole was to the ropes. As he damn sure hit his finish. Popped the hip, hit him in the face. There you go.
The back of the first knuckle
Bro,
of Adam Cole on the ropes to force the break. And Tony, you mentioned
I don't need these tutorials.
how Hangman was tied to the ropes. Right? Now Adam Cole. Oh!
Man, Adam Cole's a sitting duck. And he ain't quacking.
And Hangman Page getting a measure of revenge from Wednesday night, but oh!
Man, that's a timely count.
I don't like autosave, so I'm gonna start saving after each draft.
Adam Cole able to free himself. But Hangman
I think it was a tooth that came out.
would not surprise me.
Yeah.
one contender was brought to his knees.
That is a team that got good dental health.
And speaking of knees, the knee pad is down. Hangman maybe looking to lower the boom. Hangman with momentum. Boom!
He's going to...
Look at how quickly the champion got on the apron to get prepared for what he hopes to be. The coup de grace.
Boom! Buckshot lariat. 1, 2, 3.
The AEW champion retains in a war.
The winner of this match, and still All Elite Wrestling World Champion, Hangman Adam Page.
Going into this matchup, the champion was 16-1-1 in his last 18 matches. You can add another win to that one.
There he was. Third year for Revolution. It never disappoints, does it? What a breathtaking night of pro wrestling AEW action.
And what a way to cap it all off with Hangman Adam Page retaining the AEW World Championship.
Here's a few highlights for you folks. Amazing action, whether it be through the air, countering, massive explosions like this.
So many moments when we thought it was over.
So many times. I thought this damn thing was over 2 or 3 times, to be honest with you.
But it was that, the final buckshot lariat that allowed Hangman Adam Page to remain All Elite Wrestling World Champion.
Well, I can tell you this, I know emphatically, when AEW comes to town for a pay-per-view or any other live televised event, don't miss it.
Don't forget, in May, we're going to be going to Las Vegas for Double or Nothing. It's our next pay-per-view event.
Back where it all began.
How about that?
Interesting development.
Hangman Adam Page with his own personal code of honor.
Yeah, he's a better man here.
Both these guys started in Ring of Honor. They didn't forget their teachings.
Well said, J.O.
But tonight, Hangman Adam Page was the better man.
Again, Excalibur. He comes through again. Ladies and gentlemen, for our whole crew and our whole team, the great Tony Schiavone, Excalibur, I'm Jim Ross saying thank you so much for being with us. And so long, everybody.
And wow, that's such a terrible, so bad.
It's Sunday night, and you know what that means. AEW Revolution is on the air.
Man.
We're sold out in here in, where are we, Tony?
Orlando, Florida, J.O.
We're in Orlando, for God's sakes. And there's not a seat to be had in the house. Excalibur's here, Tony Schiavone's here, JR. Man, what a night.
What a night. We want to thank DraftKings for coming on board as an official sponsor of AEW. And tonight, anyone can play for free for $25,000 in DraftKings Revolution Pool. Download the DraftKings app and use promo code AEW when you sign up. And you can play for free tonight, the promo pool for our main event. Will Adam Cole win? How will the match end? So many ways to win, and you can learn more about the pool with this word from our new sponsor,
I'm curious.
DraftKings.
I want to know. Here, that makes no sense.
Leading off tonight, the designated
Virgin Bolt.
That's a ball.
Counts 1-0.
Get one or two over in the strike zone where he wants. Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent's set.
Outside, that's a ball.
He's going to head the count. There's no doubt that success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's been a big...
You're out. Out. That's ball 4. 3.
Let's see how these standings look like now. See, that sucks, man. Wow. Are you freaking kidding me?
Last Sunday at Revolution was literally one of the greatest nights of my professional career. And even though my neck is still stiff and sore, and even though I lost to Eddie Kingston by tapping out to the stretch plum, it was still one of the best matches I've ever had in my entire career, and maybe the best match I've ever had in AEW, period. It was tremendous. And I want to thank Eddie Kingston for that. Because Eddie awakened something in me that I wasn't sure was still there. Eddie brought something out of Chris Jericho that I wasn't sure still existed anymore. But when it came down to it, after he won the big one and beat Chris Jericho, I didn't live up to my word, and my word is everything. I refused to shake his hand. Your reaction is the same as mine. I was frustrated. I want to shake his hand. I was frustrated, I was angry, and I need to make it up to Eddie Kingston because he beat me. He deserves my respect. He's got my respect. And tonight, I want to pay my debt to Eddie
I'm making sure they're not winning. I don't give a fuck.
If you're back there,
they're not winning.
I want to apologize to you face to face. Please come out here so I can shake your hand.
Oh, please, dude.
Well, Jericho thinks this was the biggest match he's had in AEW. It certainly was the biggest win that Eddie Kingston has had since he has been in AEW. Well, really, something that Kingston will use it.
No, he needs to lose more.
To start a new chapter here in AEW. He won the big one. He defeated Chris Jericho. Now Kingston, Tony, is looking around to bigger and better things. Yeah, I think that's a great call there, H. Oliver. To establish his legacy.
And I kind of get it. The heat of the battle. Look, Chris. We're going to get real deep, folks. We're going to get real deep. The Friday night before the show, before the pay-per-view, before the biggest match of my career, I didn't want to show up. I wanted to go out and drink. I wanted to forget about my problems again. I wanted the poison that has eaten me for years to do it again. Because you know what, Chris, you got in my mind. You did. Could I win the big one? I've lost to Brox. I've lost to Brian. I've lost to Punk. I've lost to Miro. I've lost to everybody who I've stepped in the ring with you for a big match. You were right. I was afraid. But you know what happened? On that fan fest, give me a second for real. Show some respect. Seriously, my man, you know, Steve Austin ain't here, dog. Relax. So anyway, you know what gave me the courage? And this is me not kissing your people's asses. But when I had 400 people come up to me and tell me that they didn't end themselves because they read my Players Tribune article, did you really think I was going to miss that pay-per-view for that? Do you understand? After the match, I went to my hotel room, and you can make fun of me all you want, but trust me, I'll still beat you up. I cried in my hotel room because I wanted to make those people proud. Not you, not me, them. And all I can
Okay, I'm rigging this shit. They're not winning.
All I can say is for those people who are at the Fan Fest, I hope I did you proud. But now we go to the other issue.
They weren't here. They were not supposed to be here to begin with. So
I didn't need
you're
that handshake,
losing.
dog.
Yep.
I needed to win that match. That handshake was for you. What are you missing inside yourself that made you not want to shake my hand? See, that doesn't seem like an Eddie Kingston problem. That sounds like a Chris Jericho problem.
Here.
I went in there, I showed you respect by dragging out the man.
Nope.
Look, I don't like him now, but I'm dragging out the man who I looked up to, who was in Japan, who was part of the J Cup, who went out there with the great Eddie Guerrero, with the great Dean Malenko. That's who I respected.
Deserve to win on my watch, not today.
And you're lying, Hawk. You're right. You're right. And you know what, Chris? No matter what anyone says in the back, no matter what anyone says on Twitter, you proved me wrong and everyone else wrong because you are still the man and you are still number one. But, is that enough to fill that hole in your chest that makes you not want to shake my hand or have respect for young guys like me? That's a question you gotta answer, partner. Eddie, everything you said was right, and I've been obsessing over this for the last 2 nights. I couldn't sleep. I'm going to ask you, I'm going to tell you exactly what I said I was going to say. Eddie Kingston, I respect you. You have my undying respect. I thank you for giving me one of the best matches of my career, and I would be honored if you could please forget about all that other stuff. Shake my hand.
stretched out there like a sacrificial lamb. But what has Eddie done?
We talked about the respect of the lefty at the tip. Oh, and he hit him at the top of the head.
With that baseball bat, Eddie's reeling. Jericho has orchestrated and manipulated one of the damnedest moments in AEW history.
He hit him in the head with the head of that bat, which is the hardest handle, hardest part of the bat. God almighty, but someone please stop this.
And Lee and Parker grab the timekeeper's table.
See how well this is planned out. Every moment has been accounted for as it relates to Jericho's plan.
Jake Hager, he's got Eddie Kingston.
Oh, no. Look out. Hager 6'6". That explosion of Eddie Kingston's head and neck, his shoulders, right through the table. And remember, Hager's 6'6", and he had Eddie above his head.
Are Chris Jericho and Jake Hager in league with Garcia, Parker, and Lee?
It certainly appears to be. How do you really know anymore?
This is the Jericho Appreciation Society. And that's entertainment.
Came out of nowhere. But now the question is, where is it going?
This one drills right center field.
Absolutely. But this past Sunday night, CM Punk defeated MJF in a brutal dog collar match and had these comments.
So anybody in the locker room thinking they want that old CM Punk back, think twice.
I wonder if MJF really understands what he has done himself in.
How about you tell these people you don't care about them? How about you tell these people you want to quit? Just like you quit on me! Say it! Say it! Eat shit, Max!
Not like this, not like this.
I gotta detox myself from all these ghosts and all these skeletons to go to a place that I don't want to go to be somebody that I don't want to be.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Raptors going up against the Stars. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shaw. And Siggy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
Well, the number one thing to discuss is just how lopsided this series has been. When you get to this point of the season, Bergen, you expect both teams to be on pretty even ground, but it's not played out that way at all. When a team takes care of business with such dominance and gets out to a 3-0 lead, I just can't see this series lasting much longer.
Yeah, that's usually the way it goes. But hey, coming back to win the series has been done before. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Richie Lindsay. Chris out of the scouting box.
This guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping things off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those reference to this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
He's at 0-1. Leading things off and takes the strike.
That's up. That's a ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Pitch misses. The countdown even up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Sue makes the grab, 1 down. Here's a look at the lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Lindsey. He isn't really known as the starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven what he can do it yet. Strike 2.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
What does he need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitchers, because when you're talking about turning over the order a 2nd and 3rd time and guys are getting looks, you've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds, and locate it enough so that they offer at it.
2 down, base is empty. Eduardo Gallegos digs in now.
Ultimately, you want them to swing and chase a pitch that teases the zone and ends outside the zone. But so far, he hasn't been able to do that consistently.
Strike 2.
0-2.
That's towards center. Gavin makes the play, and it's out number 3. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0.
Welcome back to Raptors on TSN. For more on that pivotal play in the 4th, we go to Rebecca.
Thanks, Jack. Let's dive in. Toronto with possession. How about it?
Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill in this one, Bartolo Gomez-Phelps.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters have a hard time staying back.
And here is James Shore. That one fouled hard the other way. Comes the pitch. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Well, this guy is so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat, if he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Caught on and missed. Struck him out. 1 up, 1 down.
Came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way. At that time, a little anxious.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jonathan Sue. Line, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Angelo Gavin, the next to hit. That's in there. That's strike 1. Gavin with a homer in his last game. Fouled off left side. And misses. It's a strikeout.
Seems that he was committed to swinging at this pitch regardless of where it was before the pitch was even released. He's in a 0-2 count, and you're looking to battle at that point, trying to protect the zone. So you do become a little more swing happy. When a fastball that doesn't even come close, makes you think there wasn't much of a two-strike adjustment being made there. Swing hard in case you hit it. He didn't hit it.
Next to hit, Brent Tenney. And the first pitch
One ball,
misses
no
for
strike.
ball one. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in Game 4 of the World Series. Next pitch is outside.
No, he's really working him away as the bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And another
that's
ball.
up.
Swing the foul out of play. Base knock right field. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home. He'll score.
Well, they call it a dead count for a reason. So much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice line back with the full side, cut it out front, but just turned through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So runner at second, 2 out. Inning will hit next. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. 0-1.
Ball up.
Runner at second, 2 down.
That's the ball.
Inside, sharp slider.
Take 2-2.
It's outside.
Ball.
And it counts 4.
You got a full count.
Two outs. And ball
That's
4
ball
to
4.
a board.
Take your base.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite hit the zone. That's a stone cold hit.
What next? For Rock Shelton. A dive, nice stop. The throw is there. That's a great play.
Move right there on why he's a gold glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
The 4th game of the World Series. Now at the plate, Victor Fernandez. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swing. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And the postseason success continues for him.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So digging in, Royce Neck. That's too low.
No, that's down. Ball.
That is ball 1. Lindsey, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a 2-seam, and occasionally works in a splitter. The lefty, the 1-0. And that one off the outside edge. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Billy. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not going to think about it. That's a good thing.
That one finds the zone. Out 2-1.
But pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Galloway sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He's safe extra bases for sure. If he pitches his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Luis Navarro. Navarro needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. Pitch misses there. That's ball 1.
Yeah, making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players taking it back to majors.
There's one, and that's 2. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Now to the bottom of the second. The Stars out front, 1-0.
Softly, cause you're like the gas tank over Mr. Salty's in the winter, they ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Leading off, Chris Manning. Gomez Phelps back to work. The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason is really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters early, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team.
Yeah, I think with starting pitchers, they're not going as deep in the postseason because managers aren't willing to let them get knocked around and put a game out of reach. Most skippers have a quicker hook this time of the year.
That's the ball. And there's
got a full count.
That's a good attack right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy to get off the free base edge, and I'll tell you what, he's going to earn that walk.
Here's the first baseman, Dion Riggs. And that one gets past the catcher. Now, a man into scoring position.
Well, Bird's not exactly making an earn it right now with the walk and now a wild pitch. He's going to need to find a way to refocus out there and get back in the strike zone before this unravels on him. Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on this player. This guy's out there on the road.
And he chases a high fastball there.
I think he was a little excited there. Saw the fastball, but he was step ladder to get to that. He's going to have to tighten it back up. He wants to have a good
That's the ball.
Off the mark there. That's ball 2.
That's the ball. Full count.
On strikes he goes. Here's his third of the game.
Just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really knocked it off. As a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and good edge, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought if he called the ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Now it's going to be Peyton Smith. First pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Leads off second with one gone in the inning. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Net makes the grab, 2 down.
Good hard fastball to the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
So the lineup flips over. And now the right fielder, James Shore. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. Sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's deep. They lead by 2.
It's around the board and picks up an RBI. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not when you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it.
2 outs, runner at first. Now the third baseman, Jonathan Zhu. 1 for 1 with a single surplus. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
One ball, 1 strike.
Up the middle. They get the first inning over. Back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Johnny Lancaster. Singh, you talked about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out. He makes all the plays. Bunting for a hit.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Now a drag bunt, third base side, and it goes just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went to the fastball, and it was effective. And now the DH, Gilberto Guerrero. First pitch misses. Guerrero measures 5 feet 10 inches. 30 years old now, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. And a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Cut out and missed. Good change up right there.
1-2.
1-2. On the ground, Sue. The first two batters retired here in the top of the third. So 2 down now, and here is Chris Tharp. That one's in there. That's strike one.
So this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in no 2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
That's the ball. Outside. And it's 1-1. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. 2 outs, base is empty. This one in the air. Sue calls it in to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Angelo Gavin. He takes the strike.
So impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead with count, and you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And he couldn't hold it back. He's run up on strikes.
Well, that's into the over as soon as it's small there. 3-2 strike. Yeah, you've got to be ready to hold that at least to bounce something off, extend that at bat.
Next is the designated hitter, Frank Minnie. Double his first time. In for a strike at 95. Drip to short. And a couple of quick outs.
Now back, second baseman, Bruce Caneda.
Here's the second baseman, Bruce Caneda. He reached out to walk his first time. Just ball missed. High. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. 1-1. Close. Nope. Doesn't get the call. And it's now 2-1. There's that one deep left field and forget it. To the lead within 3-0. Already played with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to follow that type of approach. Zones away with nobody out. And here is Barack Shelton. And it's not away. In the air out towards right center. Navarro sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. This is the World Series on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the fourth, Keith Patton. one
No,
misses.
that missed. That's a ball.
1-0. Next offering is foul back. Battling years and fouls it away. This to third. Zoo tosses to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the lead off now.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitting a roll over.
Kirk Maldonado getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time up. That clips the corner.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up into this point.
Nope. Ball.
Just missed.
1-1.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases, and they cut him to the lead. It's 3-1.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business.
So 1 out, nobody on. Eduardo Gallegos digs in now. That one's upstairs, ball 1. That puts the corner.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in Game 4 of the World Series. Got it.
Well, that's good. Got a lot of his own. Definitely a little bit pitch, but coming off the fastball number 4, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He has the same arm action, same release point. He left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
2 outs, bases empty. Digging in, Victor Fernandez. That first offering is fouled off. Fernandez with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Next offering is in for a strike. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. In the dirt.
2-2.
And the count is 2-2. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Net. Yeah. Plate the 2 away, swings through that one.
0-1.
Fernandez off the first with 2 away. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. And a swing and a miss, and he's registered 3 hits this one. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching the World Series on the show.
Reach out with hip-hop, skateboarding, you grab bounce if you wanna just bounce and move if you wanna just move and move. So all the B-boys, B-girls hit the flow. Here we go now.
Bottom 4, digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Chris Manning. Wind and pitch. That clips the corner.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hack makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
And that pitch count is impactful because they can keep making him work hard out there. It may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
That miss, that's the ball.
Foul out of play off to the right.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And a ball evens the count. A foul ball, he stays alive. Picks up his 5th strikeout on the hit. 2 strikes. Many times hitters looking over the plate. Looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And fastball sitting on the inside corner. Blocks as well. Now the shortstop, Dan Smith. Knocked out, foul ground first time through. Splits the plate. It's 0-1. Down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 4th. Now brings it in for the 3rd out. Welcome back. Quite the pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Lindsay back to work.
That miss, that's the ball.
Well, these guys just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball.
No, that miss, that's the ball.
Out of the park. That makes it really difficult.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one in there across the letter.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off 2-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Pineda makes the grab, one away. Now it's the shortstop, Johnny Lancaster. His first hit back is a strikeout. Shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, one away at the top of the fifth. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Swings through that.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. 2-1 to count. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I'll tell you what, he's got a good one.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Manning. And makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus. But they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Outside. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And now
that's the ball.
2. The other way. Throws the first in time. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th. Taking over on the mound, Freddie Musser.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left.
Back to the top of the lineup, James Choi now at the plate. Shot.
Ball, that's down.
Movement in the bullpen. Manuel Velez up and loosening in the pen.
Yeah. 1-1.
On the ground to 3rd. Next. Tosses the first. And the leadoff man set down, and they're half the 5th.
Now back. Third baseman, double play.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jonathan Zhu. 1 for 2. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that's
1-2.
into base. And that
No,
misses.
that's outside. Ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Bounce to the left side. Net. Zips it across.
That's it.
Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Number 27,
2 down, base is empty. Angelo Davila, the next to hit. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. lifted in the air. That one gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Looking at that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. That takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now it's going to be Brent, and that one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Dabble off of first with 2 away. And that hits the top of the zone for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now backs against the wall. So I'll have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
He's in there. Keeping him close. Kick in the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball.
Yeah, on the tag. He's
out there. And the inning is over.
They'll try to get in the scoring position with a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
The 4th game of the World Series. Now it's the second baseman, Chris Garner. In his 5th season, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And he hits a ground ball right side. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Keith Hackett getting ready to hit. 2 in this one.
This offense is fighting for their lives right now. They're not ready for this season to be over, so they need to dig deep and find a way to get something going. Anything will help.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. William Choi up and throwing. Shepard also getting ripped. Next offer, he's in for a strike. And out front for the strike.
Interesting sequence right there from the 3-pitch one shot. They're moving away, so there's all 2 men coming out of the same tunnel. That's a great job of using the changeup to upset the timing and get him out front and coming out of the marched up with the first 2 pitches of the at-bat.
Here's the center fielder, Kirk Maldonado. He's already homered in this game. That one fouled off. Down, nobody on. Here in Game 4 of the World Series.
No, that's
missed.
down. Ball.
It's misses, and it's 2-1. In the air, right side. Short. On the move to the alley. Corrals it. And that's the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Stars out front here, 3-1. Bottom of the 6th. And now Frank Kennedy. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
They just do that fastball.
No ball. 1 strike.
And if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
0-1 down. That's it.
Oh, that's down.
Right side, hard hit. The throw to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting. Second baseman,
And now, Bruce Pineda. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
The corner. And that's strike one.
0-1. Jordan with a breaking ball just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
That's the ball for ball one. One down, base is empty. Late swing, foul to the left.
Nothing but curveball so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if they'll keep coming with it or they'll try to speed you up.
No, that's down. Ball. And it's 2-2. A little bit low.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Full count. Looking, that's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to settle for a while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
That was pushed foul out of play off to the left. Offering his foul back. Ball.
His understanding of the strike zone.
One ball, two strikes.
That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Stays alive. That one went straight back. He got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. That's off the inside corner. Now 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it back. He just battles up there. He doesn't take the pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put it away.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. William Choi will take over here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now the first baseman, Eduardo Gallegos. That's in there. Strike one.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
1-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there and take a rip out. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Always having a tough time getting the pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitchers still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a miss. Came out. There's one down. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. Because the leadoff hitter is so critical at setting the table with a tight game like this. So the strikeout really puts him on their heels.
Now here is Victor Fernandez. And that's a base hit. Bring the tying run to the plate. And now Royce Nett. Out front, Rick foul.
That's good pitch there. That's finished up and in just on the edge. That's one of those that feels swing.
That's the ball.
Broken back. She's brought back to the dugout.
With the tying run at the plate late here in game 4. Big swing and a miss.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling at all.
The tying run at the plate. Ground ball could be 2. On the second, they get 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Manuel Velez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Manning, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Strings through that one.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. It
1 and 2.
explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball at the bottom just falls out of it.
No, that's out.
It's 2-2. Foul off, and they'll do it again. That one, it's a strikeout.
Pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and then either keeping everything at the knees get ground balls, but because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence. This pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room finally makes the catch.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above his zone. Swing and miss or weak contact.
2 outs, base 7. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Dan Smith. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Pat brings it in. That is the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Thomas Jefferson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now, Luis Navarro. Swinging a foul straight back. And that is out of play. Field 2. Ball. Action in the pen down there.
1-2.
Michael Red, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. That just misses ball 2. Yeah, there's a ball.
Useful for a pitcher as movement, and you see right there, it really wasn't a great foundation, but the fact that the velocity change had to hit it off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Lanka stands in here, tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Ball 1.
1-1.
That Stallworth is in for a strike.
Pitching is going to be dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not looking with too big a lead. They can get right back in this ball game if they're not careful.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. This is without.
Two in a row. Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of the relievers come in, get the swing and miss, whether it's comparative runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge if you change the ball game.
Rip to third. Zips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Willie Machado.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Back to the top of the order now. We're on to the batter now. James Choi. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And that skips into there.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
2-1.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pat pulls that one down. 1 away.
Now batting. No baseball.
Jonathan Zeus will hit next. 1 for 3.
If you find someone that disagrees, please tell me. Nothing ever changed but the money, yeah, I'm still me.
And there's the strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And it's fouled off. Bases empty, 1 away. Here in Game 4 of the World Series. Line drive, short hop to third. Tosses across to first, and there's 2 down. The batter now, Angelo Davila. That first offering is fouled off. Down, nobody on. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
Misses. And a count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastballs. Going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
2 outs. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Michael Red.
Well, he's the guy that Wilkie turned to out of the pit and locked down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
So digging in, Chris Carter. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Not in time, and infield back to start the inning. And now the hustle out to check on it. That is quite a shot he took as you see it down on the knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the left fielder, Keith Pat. Out to short, Smith. Off balance feet, there's one. And that's all they'll get.
Throw right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Now the number 2 hitter, Kurt Maldonado. He's already homered here in this one.
First fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Run at the plate. And that's downstairs. Count even 1-1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's going to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Ground ball, left side. And it gets by him.
Ball is feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's bigger than your own individual stats. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind him to shoot a 3-4 ride. We'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Really important at that coming up now.
Eduardo Gallegos digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a fly. Right through there for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That missed. That's the ball. Outside part of the plate.
That's as close as it gets.
That one the other way. Off balance feet. Here's one. But that's it. They are World Series champions. Some of the final moments and reactions to this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down to the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. Our outstanding crew. I'm John Shelton. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.